Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all well. If you're new here, I'm Kai. In today's video, I will be sharing my vermicelli recipe with you. You can see our very colorful ingredients right here: green, yellow, and red pepper, 2 eggs. The vermicelli is right here, the brown one, red onions, some prawns. You can see right there we have all the ginger, garlic, and onions, and we also have some fresh carrots. It's time to prep our ingredients. I'm going to cut them in medium sizes. So when I mash it up a little bit like this with the knife, it just makes it easier for me to cut it. It's okay as well to use a grater if you have one. Whatever will make your vegetable prep easier for you, just go for that. With the red onion, I'm going to use only half of it. But if you love onions and you choose to use the whole bit, if it's the small size, it's fine. You can use everything. This one is medium size, so that's why I'm using half of it. Now it's time to cut as well the peppers. And with the pepper, I'm still going to use half of each of them because I don't want too much of it. But feel free to use the whole one. The only part that takes a little bit of time is when you're preparing your vegetables. So feel free to do that early before you leave for work. So by the time you come back, the vegetables are ready and then you can start cooking straight away. With your peppers, you don't have to cut it long. You can just cut it a little bit shorter if you choose to. But today, I want to have it exactly like this so I can actually feel the thickness of it when I'm enjoying the vermicelli. I'm going in with 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Heat that up and then fry your egg. Today I decide not to season my egg because I have all the ginger, garlic, and all-purpose seasoning together that I'm going to add to the vermicelli later. So once I add the egg, everything will blend perfectly well. The egg is ready now. I'm going in with the second one and then I'll fry the prawns. The prawns I'm using today is already cooked. I'll just want to toast it a little bit here before adding it to the vermicelli, and that's the seasoning I'm going to use for the prawns: ginger, garlic, and onion powder with a little bit of all-purpose seasoning. Our prawns are ready now, so I'm going to set that aside and go in with a little bit of oil. Going to heat the oil up for 2 to 3 minutes and add all the fresh ingredients. One thing you don't want to do is to burn this garlic because you don't want that sour taste in it. So let this for 1 to 2 minutes and then you can add the rest of the fresh ingredients. It's time to go in now with the red, green, and yellow peppers with the carrots. The carrot is a little bit harder, so I'm going to add that first and let it cook for 2 to 3 minutes before adding the peppers because they cook quite quickly comparing to the carrots. Season these vegetables now. I'm going to add the all-purpose seasoning, roughly like 1 teaspoon, and just leave it here for another 2 minutes. The vegetables look cooked now, not too soft and not too hard. So that's the perfect time to add your vermicelli. Make sure you're cooking everything on a high heat here because you want everything to cook perfectly. And you can't leave this on the stove for too long because the vermicelli will be melted. It kind of, gets soft quickly. This one is pre-cooked already, so you don't leave it on the stove for too long. I'm going in with the crushed peppers, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, the fried egg, and also the prawns. So don't forget to add this thing as soon as the vermicelli is pretty much done, and then you stir everything nicely and your vermicelli will be ready to serve. You can see how colorful, very beautiful and inviting this dish is already. So why not give this recipe a try? Very, very delicious. And there you have it, guys. Our vermicelli noodles is ready. This, when you like to know how to cook your vermicelli, is very, very easy. I'm going to link the video below so you can check how to cook your vermicelli before adding it to all these colorful, beautiful ingredients. And if you're new here, kindly subscribe. That right here is for you guys. I'm sharing 3 recipes with you today. So this is recipe number 2. I'm using chicken breast for this recipe. For seasoning, I'm going in now with a teaspoon of black pepper, all-purpose seasoning, a little bit of salt to taste, and some soy sauce, roughly like 2 tablespoons. I'm going to add a little bit of flour, and I will mix everything nicely and use roughly like a tablespoon of flour. Now it's time to make sure everything is mixed well, and I will let it sit aside for it to marinate properly before start frying it. Is another quick recipe that you can make for yourself or to entertain your guests. You can pair this with some baguette, and you can pair it as well with fries or rice, couscous or quinoa. I'm going in now with a little bit of oil, and I'm going to start frying this. Now the chicken breast is ready. I'm going in with the fresh ingredients and some seasoning, about a teaspoon of garlic powder and a little bit of ginger powder. Stir everything nicely. Season everything properly, so you don't need to add any extra seasoning. Just a tiny bit of salt. Looking very inviting. Why not try recipe number 2 and let me know as well what you think. And our final recipe is prawn and vegetable stir fry. Let me show you all the ingredients we're going to need for our recipe. We're going to need some cooked prawns. These prawns are already cooked, so I don't need to do anything to it. I've got the chopped ginger here, broccoli, half of red onions, half of orange bell pepper, the red one and the green one. I have 4 chopped garlic cloves here, 1 tablespoon of white vinegar, and 1 tablespoon of all-purpose seasoning. let's start the stir fry. I'm adding about 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. Make sure the heat is on at this stage, okay? As soon as the oil is a little bit heated up, I'm going to add the ginger and the garlic, but make sure it's not burned. It's very important that once you achieve the golden color, add the rest of the vegetables. You don't want the ginger and the garlic to be burned, okay? Make sure the heat is high, okay? Now I'm going in with the garlic and the ginger. As soon as I get the golden color, I'm going to add the other vegetables. Now I'm happy with it, so I'm going to go in now with the onions, and the carrots. I'm going in with the broccoli. I'm going to add a little bit of chili flakes, about a teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning. Everything is cooking nicely. I'm going in now with the prawns. I don't need to season it separately because it's already cooked. This type of meal is something you just pull off in 15 minutes because you're already tired after work or after a long day. So all you need is just a quick healthy meal. The rice is already cooked maybe the day before. It could be leftover rice or quinoa. You'll be fine. Now I'm going in with the peppers. You can taste it. If you need a little bit of salt, feel free to add it, but I don't need any salt. The all-purpose seasoning is fine. The white vinegar, light soy sauce, 2 tablespoons. Yeah, the reason why I don't add any salt is because the soy sauce is already salty as well. Cornflower, about a tablespoon with a little bit of water to thicken everything nicely. Make sure it's well combined, and that's it. Looking creamy already. A little bit of sugar just to make sure everything is balanced properly because of the vinegar. This is our stir fry ready. Quick and easy. Let me serve the food. And voila, this is our turmeric and prawn stir fry ready. Please get your fork right now and join me. And also don't forget to give this recipe a try and let me know what you think. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and make sure your notification bell is on. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If that is the case, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it as well with family and friends, and of course do me a big favor by trying this recipe and comment below and let me know what you think. And I will see you all next week with another video. Take care. Au revoir.